Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. Okay, so again, this is a piecewise function. So f of x equals, now the x-axis has been broken up into 3 parts, so we should have 3 columns, right? And so we're going to have 3 rows, not columns. So 3 ifs and 3 inequalities, right? The first part is when x is less than -2. That's this part here. The next part is between -2 and 1. And the third part is for when x is bigger than 1. Okay? Now, when do we include, not include, that kind of thing? Well, we have a closed circle at -2 in this first part. So I'm going to put an equal sign under the less than. A closed circle at 1 in the middle part. So it must be equal to here. And then that leaves the last inequality is not equal to. Okay? And then we're just going to write the function, right? So this guy right here is a horizontal line. It's not going to have any kind of slope. There's not going to be an x in this guy. It's just whatever, wherever it would hit on the y-axis, which is just 1. So this is going to be 1. The middle guy hits the y-axis at 3. Again, it's a horizontal line, no slope, so no x. So it's just going to be 3. And the last guy would hit the y-axis at 1. It's horizontal, no slope, so it's just 1. It's a step function. So there's not going to be any x terms in any of those functions. Okay? And that's it. All right? Try one on your own. Try this guy, write the equation again. Start with a template, sort of the f of x equals the brace, the commas, the ifs, and then the x's, and then try to fill in the numbers from there. Give it a couple of minutes to think about it, and then when you think you have it, start the video back up and see if you are right. Okay? So take a look. I have my template here. On the test, you'll be given the template. Okay? I see the x-axis was chopped off at 1, was cut off at 1. So that's going to be where the domain is broken apart. So less than, greater than, and there's only 2 pieces, right? So we only needed 2 rows. And we're going to put a 1 in here, because that's where our domain was broken up. Now, the closed circle is on the part of the graph that is greater than 1. So I want to put an equal sign under the greater than. And now I need to go write these functions. The less than function, the y-intercept is 0, so I don't really need to write it. To go from that point to this point on the graph, I have to go down 2, right 1. So the slope is -2, which goes next to my x, so -2x. You can put -2x plus 0 if you want, but it's not going to be written in terms of the solutions. Okay? And then the greater than 1 part of the graph, right? I don't know what the y-intercept is yet because it doesn't go to the y-axis. So I want to find my slope first. So from this point to this point, I have to go down 2, right 1. So the slope is -2 again. It doesn't happen very often when the slopes are the same. Now, to get to the y-axis, I can go the other way. Instead of down 2, right 1, I can go up 2, left 1, and get to 4. So the y-intercept would have been 4 had I not cut it off. So the y-intercept in this function is going to be plus 4. So there's your piecewise function. We're done. Okay? You have homework out in Canvas. Make sure you get to that, and we'll take a look at that next time.